This is why I don't do the free then paid community offer. For some context, I've got my own paid community, which at the time of recording has over 300 members and earns over $300,000 a year. Now, lately in this space, you may be aware that there's been this whole free then paid communities. And the strategy essentially goes where you offer people to join your community for free and then you upsell them further down the track. So you're upselling them by only offering them a limited trial or by having a base level and an upper level so that they can only access some of the teaching at the base level and then they can upgrade to a paid version which gives them greater levels of teaching or greater levels of access to you. But what I wanted to do in this video is I really wanted to give my view on it and why I don't use this strategy. I do want to be clear that I'm not saying that people wouldn't be seeing success with it, but for me, it's just not a strategy that I want to use. And I really wanted to break this down because especially when you've got some big names in the industry that are really pushing this strategy, people kind of feel like it's the only way that they can have success with their business. And especially if you're wanting to build an online community, there are, as I said, some big players who are really pushing this strategy. And once again, not saying it doesn't work, but for me and my business and the way that I've structured things, it's not actually the best model. Let me explain. Before I give you the 4 reasons for why I don't use this free then paid strategy, one thing that you will definitely need for success in creating an online community is that you will need a high converting sales funnel. And if you want to get my 6-figure funnel building kit, which breaks down the whole strategy and also gives you access to the emails that I use to build my online community, all you need to do is to follow that link in the description below. All right, the first reason for why I don't do this free then paid version, and the reason for it is for me, it devalues the value of the community. Now, in my community that I run and also other paid communities that I actually joined, one of the main selling points of that community is that it's pulling together people who have a similar interest, want to learn a similar topic, and they're really highly committed to it. And the qualifying point of being highly committed to it is that everyone is paying a monthly subscription fee. What this also does do is that it also gets rid of spam bots and fake profiles because people have to pay in order to join the community. And further than that, what I also found is that it then also allows the community leader to put extra rules around that so that, there's not people trying to sell each other's products inside of the community. And you're able to really keep a clean community interactions because everyone is paying to be there. And I've just found, as I said, the communities that I was a part of, the best experiences were only communities that were paid only communities that didn't also have free versions in it. The second reason is, and this really comes down to a sales strategy for my business, is that if I were to offer a free community, it removes one of the main selling points of people joining my online communities, buying my courses or my coaching programs. And that is that I make it really, really clear that the only area that I give direct support is in my paid communities, my paid courses, and my paid coaching programs. And this is a really important point because if you're wanting to create a sustainable and scalable online business through online communities, courses, and coaching, and you want to escape from that time for money trade where you're trading your time for money, offering a free community is not the way to go. And the reason for that is because in order to have a successful community, you do need to offer support. I hope you can see here that if you're running a free community, you're actually just nullifying that sales opportunity because anyone can get access to you. And it's highly likely that when you're running a free community, a large percentage of your time can actually very quickly be taken up by people who aren't paying at all to access your advice and your extra support. Number 3, and this is an important one, it has the potential to burn out the content creator. If you're going to see success in this field, that you don't even want to be a successful community curator or online course creator, online coach for 3 months or 6 months or a year. You're getting into it because you want to be doing this for the long term. And if you're giving away free access to your direct support and your strategies, it's going to burn you out very, very quickly because running an online community does take time. You've got to go through and answer any direct requests that you've had in the feed. You've got to release extra training. If you do live coaching like I do, you've got to prepare for those sessions. And if all of your time is burned up by free users who don't come through and actually pay for your courses or pay for your communities, you're not setting yourself up in order to be able to do this for the long term so that you can build a successful, sustainable business. And then the final reason for why I don't offer free communities is because they're not required. And this is especially true if you are running high value content on your YouTube channel or on a podcast or on another platform. For me, every single week I run 2 YouTube channels. I release 4 pieces of long form content a week. And anyone anyone could jump in and watch those videos for free, and they would be able to learn the principles that I'm teaching them. But what is reserved for my paid courses and my paid communities is the direct support element from me. What I'm doing there is that if someone is really, really genuine in learning what I'm teaching, they can access my free videos on YouTube, gain enough insight and skills so that they can start increasing their income, and then they're able to come in and join my community. What I spoke about before is I find that way it actually provides a much stronger sense of community and support within my community, which is what we're ultimately trying to achieve, because everyone that is there, even people who are just starting out, it is a level of sacrifice to be there because they're paying their monthly memberships. So for me, it's actually not required because you can do that on a platform like YouTube anyway, where you're giving away high value content for free that people can then not only enjoy, but then apply so that they can then enter into your paid courses. So that's my thoughts on the matter. And why don't you let me know what you think, whether you think it's better to offer a free version or just hold off your communities for paid only options. If you want to give me your view, please put it in the comment section below. Thank you for joining me. My name is Aaron Young from 7 Figure Coaching. And if you've enjoyed this video, make sure that you don't only subscribe, but you turn on that notification bell so you never miss when I release a new video. And if you'd like to learn how you can monetize your knowledge in 2024, I want you to go through and watch this video right here. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.